Professional victim. Locked for a reason. Stop knocking. You were never invited through. Locked for a reason. Stop begging for a pass. All that why. Still thirsty for the glass. You don't know me. Don't make this personal. You so fake, plain, and try to make it marketable. Professional victim. Tears on the man. On the man. Not for a crowd. Then hide your hand. Hide your hand. Private Discord watching like that's your seat. If you never touch the panel, don't speak on me. Yeah, Bubba Boy turn a block into a skate flame. Every TikTok live got the same payday. Doc slames, wellness towels, dressed in smoke. Trying to sound home by man, you don't know. We never had a real talk, never built one point. You chase the channel like it owes you up. Boys don't from the table, they grind at the lock. That ain't victim work, that's deep shot. Wanted to call up the burning the bridge. I don't know the ring and work coverage kid. I don't know grown me, close your brace. Not with my face, say like a case. You call it beef, I call it strange devotion. You need distance. More than promotion. No ball tried to turn his son into a headline. Send him to the room, hoping somebody cross the line. Get that who his followers. We said cool, tight, hoops, clean conversation. Then you sold it as abuse. Oh, that's low work. You just only as a setup. When the play don't land, not a crank, get dressed up. You don't want peace, you want pain with a witness. When the check the clap, how you free right what exists. Begging up the unblocked. Why you press the watch? 100,000 channels still staring at the lock. If basketball matters, speak where you stand. But victims need feelings just to strengthen their brain. Hey, over there. Watch from the dark, talk in your server. Play your part, block means block. Don't ask again, the door ain't stuck, that's where it ends. Yeah. Then come the TikTok ghosts with imaginary scars. Yeah. Saying they got kicked like we know who they are. Woo. Never hit the panel, never entered the room. Comments in discourse, manufacturing fumes. You could FYF, burn the footage live. He got rejected. Who the hell are you working? Every line needs a stage, every stage needs a name. So they bar bars and pretend it's the same. This ain't personal, this simple selection. Move queer, lose connection. We talk basketball, you talk attention. Then wonder why you blocked from the mention. Professional victim. All in one choir. Crying through screens while the truth is higher. Not for a reason, stop begging so bad. For that why still thirsty for the glass. You don't know me, don't make us personal. You're so fake, plain, and try to make it marketable. Professional victim, tears on the man, I for a crowd, then hide your hand, Private Discord watching like that's your seat. If you never flush the funnel, don't speak on me. Lock for you, FYF don't know you. Keep watching from there. FYF don't know you. Keep watching from there.
Block for a reason, man. Professional victims, man. That's one of the new songs here on FYF Sports, man. Again, man, just can't. These messages got to be loud and clear, man. I'm gonna be dropping an album soon with all these songs, man, so y'all can hear these songs, man, because these songs all have a crazy backstory, man. But that's one of the newest songs out, man. FYF Sports, Go James Kingdom, Professional Victims. Z Baller says, no. It's nothing. Nothing happened. It's just the reality is it's just a lot of grown people on this app that they want other men to feel sorry for them. They give these sob stories and they pretend like we victimized them. They pretend like we did something to them. And I don't know, grown men just crying. But irregardless of that, man, we'll talk about the backstory later. Me and Johnny gonna do a live about that. Make sure we tap in the screen, man. Let's get this thing up to 5K likes. We got to talk about all these moves, man. We got a lot of moves, a lot of stuff to talk about in the NBA today. I'm talking about trades galore, signings galore. We just got to talk about it all. NBA free agency live show. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all hit that repost. Right. Make sure we keep the comments engaging, man, because we got to cook up on a lot of these topics. And please make sure we smashing one of the newest gifts. You should see it in the gift gallery. It's only accessible to the people that are super fans. So make sure you tap and become a super fan at the top of the screen so you can get access to the Zesty Goat, man. And you can spam up them Zesty Goats in the chat. It's a lot of stuff going on. We got to talk about it. A lot of moves. The NBA is going to look completely different next year. And the New York Knicks are already starting to see how difficult it is. One of the reasons why it's extremely difficult to go back-to-back in this league. It's extremely difficult to go back-to-back in this league because, one, you got to find a way to retain all your players. Two, you got to find a way to stay healthy if you are able to retain all your players. Three, look at the OKC Thunder. Even if you retain all your players, are you going to be under the second apron so you don't get hit with massive penalties? So now we see the Thunder just literally giving away players for second-round picks just so they can avoid humongous luxury tax penalties. I mean, they've already saved themselves $140 million in the luxury tax, but they still got more work to do. They're probably going to have to shed one more contract just to get under the second apron. It's one of the reasons why we said this super team era is really starting to go away, because you just can't have these massive contracts sitting around. You might be able to get away with it 1-2 years. Outside of that, it's gonna get ugly for you. But you know, the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James came out. LeBron James came out and said, "Look, I'm not returning to the Lakers." Now, LeBron James was calculated in the timing of this. LeBron James was extremely calculated. What did he do? Well, LeBron James basically said, I'm going to wait till the 29th. We're going to make sure that you guys guarantee Bronny James's contract. And once you guarantee that money, I'm then going to let you guys know that I'm not going to be returning. Strategic business move, right? Now, I do believe that the Lakers would have retained Bronny James anyway. His development has been very, he's really fast streamed his development. So I believe they would have retained him. But man, when we start to break down these moves, man, obviously the news just broke that Jaylen Brown is traded. Jaylen Brown headed to Philadelphia with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. I'm curious to see what that dynamic looks like with Jaylen Brown and Tyrese Maxey. Those are two really good scores right there. But mind you, these are two guys that need the basketball to succeed. Not the most elite level players. And I wouldn't say they're the most elite players off ball. Joel Embiid, there's another issue there with Joel Embiid. Can he stay healthy? He was on a good stretch last year. Then he had his appendix removed right before the playoffs. And then now Joel Embiid once again is gone again. So, again, all types of trade implications all over the place. We got the smaller deals. We got Mike Conley, who decides to go to Boston. And when I think about that move and I'm thinking about the Boston team, it is a solid move. We got Mitchell Robinson. He also just signed with the Celtics. I think this was something that Knicks fans knew was coming. Just money-wise, the Knicks just were not going to be able to retain him. Kelly Oubre Jr., to me, he was one of those hidden gem signings. I wish he could have potentially got to a more competitive team, but he took the money. Kelly Oubre Jr. is headed to the Pacers. I do like that move. Jackson Hayes, and essentially a swap of centers. Jackson Hayes is now headed to the Utah Jazz. And as we saw earlier, Walker Kessler is headed to L.A., but 2 years, $12 million. I do like that deal as well. Nikola Vucevic is returning to Orlando on basically a vet deal, right? His days in the NBA are numbered. 1 year, $3.9 million contract, basically a minimum deal. We talked about this before. Ja Morant to the Blazers. How good is this trade going to be for the Blazers? They have a ton of guards on that roster. How can they make it work? Obviously, the Grizzlies got Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray in return. Bogdanovich is to the Rockets, man. They need scoring. They need somebody that can put the ball on the floor and score without a play being ran for him. But, again, I think this is lateral. He reminds me too much of Reed Shepherd. So, again, I don't know how impactful that particular signing is going to be. But, look, y'all, NBA free agency is here. Teams across the league are making moves. The Pistons look different. The Knicks look different. The Lakers, we got to talk about them. The Lakers look extremely different, man. What do y'all think about that? Make sure we are hitting. Make sure we're hitting hit that link to come up if we want to cook on some of these topics, man. Because man, it's getting crazy, man. Hold on one second. Yeah. Okay, there we go right there. But yeah, the Lakers signed Walker Kessler. I think that was given away by TMZ. Quentin Grimes, I do like the Quentin Grimes styling, defense and scoring. Collin Sexton as a kind of like a firecracker player, just coming in, lightning in a bottle type player. That's how I would define him. Hold on, we got Olo coming up. But yeah, make sure we come up and cook, man. I want to get everybody's thoughts on these trades, man. The NBA is going to look very different next year. And this is, you know, it's going to look very different. You know, all these people crying and complaining, and, you know, they're talking about going back to back and all. Yeah, look, man, all these teams is trying to win, man. Like even the Lakers, LeBron walks away. What do the Lakers do? They immediately jump into the fray. They make some signings, and, you know, I don't know how it's going to pan out for a lot of these teams, but I do see that these teams are trying to win, right? Nobody's running around trying to tank, man. What you got on some of these moves, Ola?
Okay, so for the Los Angeles Lakers, at first I did underestimate them because it was like the fan base was saying, you know how it was when LeBron was there during his tenure with the Lakers. They're not making these big moves. They can't pay anyone because LeBron's there. He wants all this money. LeBron is toxic to the franchise. He's not beneficial to the franchise. So I made a video about that previously today. But other than that, I think they did make some good signings. I do like Collin Sexton. I do like his defensive presence. The size thing, I don't really like that with him being like 6'1", 6'2", 180 pounds. But I do think he can put the ball on the floor. I do like him off the ball. I think he can catch and shoot a little bit. I think he will get the best looks of his career playing with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. So I do like him. I do like that addition. The Sandro guy from Seton Hall, I think he went to Seton Hall. I like that addition. Another big who can space the floor, can defend a little bit, is willing to buy into a role. So I like that addition. Now, Lamont, what's your opinion with the PG going to the Celtics, man? I don't like that for the Celtics, man.
I mean, you got to think about the Celtics, man. The value in that trade, and I said this before because I predicted that Paul George would get traded. Now, I didn't know for who or how it would get done, but hold on, let me bring everybody up. We got Oakland. Salute to Oakland. We got Inside, and we got Juan Boy. Now, if you look at that deal, the value's in the picks. That value's not in PG. Now, if I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe do something with PG as far as shed his contract, get rid of him, trade him, or just maybe let him play out and just see what you can get out of on the court for him. But I don't think they made this trade for PG. They made this trade for the picks. I do like it. I think the Celtics were just getting tired of Jaylen Brown's antics, right? Obviously, the live stream, he's saying a lot of stuff that's detrimental to that at least the Celtics are considering to be detrimental, right? So they're looking at it from a business perspective, right? They gotta keep pushing forward. And you got this player who's saying a lot of this controversial stuff on this podcast. I think they're just trying to shed any distractions, and he was starting to become a distraction, especially once his name got involved in the trade conversation. So they got rid of him. They got the picks. So they got a haul there. Paul George to the Celtics, I think he can still help teams. He's just the injuries have just
definitely help.
The injuries have just dwindled him down to nothing. So I don't think he can be an impactful player. Not as far as winning games. He can be a solid piece, but he's not going to help them win games. That is a huge decline in talent. Like
I don't think I would give up Brown for that.
First of all, Lamont, how do you get these slideshows? First off, second off, I agree 100%. I don't think the Celtics did this trade to get better. I think they did this trade to get off of Jaylen Brown. One, he's making $60 million, which he did earn, but just to get off him because of his off the court antics. And they get 2 first-round picks. Why not? They get some draft capital. So I don't think it's anything they did to make their team better. I think they just didn't want to deal with Jaylen Brown. And I don't think. Let me not even say this. Let me be PC. I don't think certain things that certain people do in the world is anything too crazy. I think the Celtics just didn't. They determined that it was detrimental to their team.
Especially in that city.
Yeah, but how do you get these slides? I'm about to utilize. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll definitely hit you up and show you. It's very simple. It's not too crazy.
Yeah. Them slideshows be
That
hard.
boy Inside already still in the sauce. I respect it.
Man, look.
We the employees.
First off,
we supposed to get the sauce.
This is arguable, just like the GOAT debate. It's arguable that Lamont's stealing our sauce because we switched to vertical.
I don't hide from it, man. I'm stealing from y'all, man. I'm always learning, man. I'm not afraid to. At least I'm gonna give credit. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due, though. I'm not just gonna steal it and act like I could. Nah, I definitely.
It's throwing shade.
I've been watching. I just watch and I learn, and I'm never. And one thing y'all know, especially if you watch my content on other platforms, I even sometimes will do dedicated videos to give away the game. But I always tell people these are going to be the most least watched videos. People don't really care when it comes to giving away the game. So at the end of the day, man, I always share. It's very simple. It's not very difficult.
Why not?
Though.
Why not? Bro, just like coaching, just like in business, you do what works. Shit.
Big facts. We got Ant-Man. He says, what's good? Make sure we hitting all our gift goals. Become a super fan if you want to get access to the Zesty Goat gift. So you can spam up them Zesty Goats in the chat. Again, we're trying to push this up. We're trying to push this up to 10K likes. All right, we're trying to get this pushed out to everybody. Salute for the gift right there. Appreciate that. For Inside, Ant-Man, I see you with the gift. Goat James, Oakland, I see the gifts as well. Big Lakers. Hold on, we got Oakland in here. I seen Oakland cooking early on a lot of different things, man. What's the biggest news of the day for you, man?
I'm a Spurs fan, so you know it's getting Tobias Harris.
Yes, sir.
I love the pickup. We didn't have to trade anybody. I think our fact to be able to get more spacing, more size, more rebounding, an actual vet, a high IQ basketball player, a good post player, a consistent offensive player, someone who can come off the bench and the starting lineup, and make an impact, which is exactly what we need. And I think he can impact our, bench lineup a lot if he does come off the bench, instead of starting him over Julian. Because really, most of our bench scoring, if not all of it, mostly comes from Dylan Harper. And I think when teams prevent him from getting the ball in his hands or letting him get his way by walling up against him or playing trap on him off the pick and roll, our bench offensive unit really stagnates. So I think if we bring Tobias Harris off the bench, his ability to create his own shot, not an elite level, but a decent enough level to make an impact, I feel like that will really help us.
No, I think the Spurs got better there. I would have liked to see the Spurs maybe go after Rui because I thought Rui. But I think the one thing the Spurs were missing last year, they did not have a veteran on the court. I don't think Barnes was cutting it, and a veteran that can calm them down. They just needed somebody on the court when we're up 30. Just calm down. What are y'all doing? Y'all playing like we down 30. Why y'all playing so fast? So, I like Tobias Harris, man. Tobias Harris had a crazy run with the Pistons last year, man. He was playing really good basketball. So, $31 million for 2 years. You're not super connected to him for long term. ESPN grades this move as an A-. I give it somewhere around an A-, B+ myself. But I still want to see what they do, at the point guard spot. I would have loved to see them go after a Mike Conley, but obviously Mike Conley went to the Celtics. But we'll see there, man. Oh no, we got Juan Boy up here. Juan Boy, what's good, man? The most hated man on TikTok, man. Man, what's good, Juan Boy?
Oh man,
King of New York.
This is my first time seeing my team looking the way it's looking. I'm cool with the Kessler trade, you know what I mean? Because I liked him coming out of Auburn, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, that leg, what was it, the ACL he tore? Hopefully that, you know what I mean, that don't limit his mobility, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got we got an anchor, you know what I'm saying? We got a defensive anchor, we got a rebounder, you know what I'm saying? An elite one.
And he spaced the floor.
And he work on it now too. He hit you with that.
But he can pass too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm looking for that. I'm looking for him to excel in that. help us, get out and transition a little bit more. I think that was a good move for this for the Celtics. You know what I mean? I don't think they'll be better than Philly if they're healthy right now.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice little move. Tobias Harris, it's Tobias Harris, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody like, yo, Tobias Harris. No.
Hey, at least he consistent though.
Not always. Yeah. He can disappear on you. I'm not gonna lie. He can disappear.
I mean, that's why I ain't gonna never forget Tobias Harris over me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'll take a little 46 and 38. I ain't mad at it.
That's why when he said consistent, I say consistent.
Sometimes that 46 and 38 get chopped in the 24 and 19.
But like for someone that played but how many years to buy? What is it, like year 16?
15, I'm pretty sure. Actually.
15. So like out of the 15 years, all of the 15 years, if you look it up, is 16 and 7, 18 and 8, and then you got a couple years like 2023 when he absolutely sucked, right? When he averaged like 8 points, 5 rebounds, something like that, and then you in 2019 the Tobias over me year, but other than that he's pretty consistent. Putting the same production. You just can't expect nothing more out of him though. That's the thing about.
We got to talk about it, bro. First off, we hate to see the GOAT go from the Los Angeles Lakers, but it's not nothing that's horrible. You know what I'm saying? Because it opened up about $50 million for us to spend. Wanted to talk about some of the moves. I made a post about it. Check it out, link in bio. But anyways, we talk about Walker Kessler, 4 years, 130, about $32.5 million a season. Which, if you guys pay attention to the NBA, is pretty much what elite role players are getting. Isaiah Hartenstein, those types of guys. So I'm not mad at it. The only issue I have with Walker Kessler has to do with his injury history, but if he can keep that under control and play 60, 70 games in the regular season and be healthy for a majority of the playoffs, I think they can make a decent run. Now, I want to talk about some of these other moves. First off, a lot of people don't know who Sandro Mamu is. Do not think just because you don't know who he is, he's not a player. Let me tell y'all who Sandro Mamu is.
Tell him. Sandro Mamu he's the lefty that came from.
Come on, y'all. One mic, y'all.
Sandro
Mamu is someone that can attack closeouts. He's 6'9", 240.
Yes,
he can attack closeouts. If he has an open shot, he will hit the open shot at almost 40% clip, 39% clip, almost 40%. He's going to provide a little solid defense, versatility. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be nothing too crazy, but in terms of being a versatile defender, he's going to bring that. And like I said, he get an open shot with that left hand. It's out there. He out there looking like a left-handed Curry, damn near. That's an exaggeration, but he's gonna hit open shots. Cool. I want to talk about Quentin Grimes.
He's strong as shit too.
Quentin Grimes. I like him.
6'6". He's shown the ability to hit the three-pointer at an elite level, almost 40% as well. He's shown the ability to be a great to an above average to a great defender.
Yep.
And he's also shown the ability to create his own shot.
Keep cooking.
He doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. He can be an off-ball player. He can be an on-ball player.
Keep cooking.
That's what Luka needs. Let's talk about what they call him, Young Bull, Collin Sexton. Now, what's Collin Sexton? Obviously, we lose Marcus Smart, an important piece in the playoffs. But what Collin Sexton is another guy who can create a shot for himself.
Keep cooking.
He can also create a shot for his teammates. We don't need him to be a starter.
Yep.
We just need somebody to do a little something off the bench. What else is he going to bring? Olo hoops. He's going to bring defensive intensity.
Ain't that what I said, Lamar?
He's going to bring defensive intensity. Not as good as Marcus Smart, but he's still pretty damn good.
And not even defensive intensity inside, but Collin Sexton has shown multiple times, especially on the Bulls, that when a team needs him to step up defensively, he will.
He does it.
Man, look, man, it's going to be a great season for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I think
the greatest franchise in NBA history.
I think a lot of times, at least in the NBA today. Now, I'm not going to say this about every area, but the NBA today, I think people overreact to how good a player is defensively. When I think it's mostly you can make anybody look good in a good defensive system, and I think if JJ really allows Nate McMillan and some of those defensive guys on his staff to just kind of take over and just really formulate how they want to defend, what type of defensive team they want to be. I don't think Austin Reeves and Luka are going to be as detrimental defensively as some people believe, even Collin Sexton. I think if you just got to map out an identity, stick to that identity, and you'll be fine, and just hopefully rely on, the bigs like a Walker Kessler, who I think is pretty solid. Quentin Grimes is a good defender as well. Just really kind of map out your defense around the good defenders that you have. Do they still have Vanderbilt?
Yes, they do.
Oh, yes, they do.
They do.
And you can still use that right there. But no, they brought in some pieces. I've been real high on Quentin Grimes. I like Collin Sexton. On this team, no, I don't know. But I think maybe if he knows that he's playing winning basketball and he's not on some low, like bottom feeder team where they're not going anywhere, I think you'll get even more out of him. So I like what they're trying. That's the thing. They're out here trying. They're not just sitting around, doing nothing, man. And I don't think they're done, because from what I saw, it says the Lakers are now having a second meeting with Jaylen Brown right here, as we see on the screen. And if they can pull that off, now we're in a much different conversation. Now we're about to start to have a lot of different conversations. But if they pull that off right there, we going. Yeah, it's going.
Hey, look, Luka the Duran in the pick.
Oh my God! Hey, look on the break. Oh my goodness!
But look at the versatility there from the backup center that they brought in, from the type of player that Walker Kessler is, his ability to offensive rebound. Duran, we just saw what he could do last year. He could be a 2010 guy at his peak, and then obviously Luka. There's going to be an adjustment period there. But we saw, if you give Luka quality bigs, we saw what he could do. He showed us in Dallas. So I think we'll be good, man. It's going to be a good one. Anime and Go James, what's good, man? Y'all pulled up. Anime, what's good? What you got on these, man? What's the craziest move of the day? Hold on. Somebody said they can only get one Durant or Kessler. That's not true, J23. The Lakers just had a second meeting with Durant. They're not done. That's the thing. They're not done. They're still
not done.
We not done.
We not done.
They pursuing. They are pursuing him. I don't know now whether it's realistic that they can get him. I don't know what they have to offer.
He going to Golden State? They
are still trying to get him. Can't talk right now. Goat James said he can't talk. That you're fine, Goat James.
He said he cooking.
Herm, come on up here. Come on up here and cook. And y'all, remember, y'all, if we only got 6 spots when I'm in this format right here, so all the spots are valuable. So if you can't cook, I may drop you. If you ain't able to engage in a conversation, I may drop you. You have to come up when you can. Because again, the spots are a little bit more. Salute to everybody sending the Zesty. Go salute to B. Salute to Go James inside. Make sure we spam. Make sure y'all become a super fan so you can have access to the Zesty Goats, y'all, man. We know these Zesties are lurking out here. Again, TikTok's giving us the ability to have a Zesty Goat, man. You got to become a super fan to have access to it, man. We can spam with them Zesty Goats.
Salute to y'all, man.
Herm, what's good, man? Herm, it seems like the only team that's not doing anything is the team in your city, Memphis, man. They're the most dead team in the league right now. What's going on, man?
But you gotta look at it like this. We got success whenever we built the franchise with a big. We always have success with building a.
Also, Cameron Boozley gonna save the day, huh?
Oh yeah, he probably will, because we know how to build a team with bigs, man.
Yeah. He's gonna be a cool player in the league, but he ain't, man. Look, bro.
But look, we need to bring Jaylen Brown back home to Memphis.
Oh boy,
he got ties in Memphis. He played at the University of Memphis. We could make some moves. We got the draft.
Y'all got Zach Edey. That's y'all
got
for the future.
Y'all got big Cam Booz. My favorite player coming out the draft. Y'all got Cam Booz.
Nah, but I think Jaylen Brown would make life easier for Boozer, though, if we was to get him.
Nah.
Well, hold on. Where do you think? Hold on. So think about your roster now. Y'all got Jeremy Grant. You got Boozer. You got Edey. And if you do bring in Duran, what's going on there? Like, what are we doing there? Like, because Jeremy Grant's a vet.
5 big lineup.
Like, we did it. We did it throughout the history of our franchise, but we did it throughout you know what I'm saying, our tender in Memphis, though. We always had a lot of depth with big, so we always did it. So.
Well, the thing with Memphis, Herm, is I don't know if the Memphis is going to try to run a Cooper Flag program and like hope Cameron Boozer's college point guard capabilities translates to the NBA. But
no, but see, I think Boozer is just gonna be a solid piece. I don't think he's gonna be a franchise player. But I want you guys to pay attention. We got a top 4 protected pick from the Lakers in next year's draft. We also got our own pick in 2027, and we got a pick swap with either Utah, Minnesota, or Cleveland. So we got 3 first-round picks in the first round in 2027. So we not done. So, I mean, even we
until next year,
somewhat be bad, next year it's going to be the tail of the tape of how we going to be.
That boy got to be hopeful, man. Shout out to man.
Hey, man, we got a lot of good draft assets for Trader, Jaren Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bain. So I think we're going to make that count.
Who's your point guard? Miles Turner.
Who's your point guard? Who y'all point guard this year?
This year, shit, we don't know yet.
Oh, hold on, another team, y'all, and Herm, some of y'all might be into this. Can somebody please tell me what the Chicago Bulls are doing? They brought in another guard. They just signed Norman Powell. What are they doing, man? They got like 19 guards on the roster.
What guard? They
just signed Norman Powell.
No, I know they got Norman Powell for $45 million.
I thought the Pistons were going to offer him that same contract. I don't know why. Me too. After not getting Reeves, why not go get Norman Powell for $2
But I'm gonna tell you what Cleveland Cavaliers need to do, or Detroit.
Hold on. Stick to the Bulls, and we're gonna move to the other teams.
Stick to the Bulls.
Yeah. Well, at least before, because so for example, the Bulls got obviously Josh Giddey, Norman Powell,
starting point guard.
They have Isaac Okoro. Trey Jones. Hold on. Where's all the guards?
Isaac Okoro can play the two.
Rob Dillingham. They still have Rob Dillingham.
Okay.
Who else do they have? Who's all these?
Okoro can play the 3 though.
Yeah, but again,
he is undersized.
He undersized 3 though.
Yeah, he like 6'4".
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Norman Powell mainly plays at 3, but he's 6'4". He's pretty
young. The Bulls still don't know.
I think he like 6'3".
The Bulls still don't have an identity, man. With all the talent.
They got Caleb Wilson.
Nah, but what I'm saying, with all the talent that they've been going through, they still haven't found a way to build. They don't know how they want to build the team. So.
Yeah, no, I think the Bulls, because I want to go through each of these teams, and the reason why we have to go through dang near all the teams, because it seems like everybody making moves. Like, and everybody, like, I think the Cavs have been quiet, but since Johnny is here, I crunched some numbers, and I texted Johnny this morning. I was doing some number crunching. I was looking at rosters. I think LeBron going to Miami, y'all.
Yeah, I
think it's over. And when I look at this roster, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I know that Norman Powell left, but when I look at this roster,
we ain't worried about that.
They still got 3-point shooters.
If they get LeBron,
we got Tim Hardaway.
If they get LeBron, there's nothing that's gonna stop them from winning the title if they stay healthy. They'll be impossible to defend.
Hey, look, I'm a Lakers fan and I'm a LeBron fan. If he go to Miami, like Johnny says, Biscayne and June, man, stop playing with him, man.
Johnny didn't even believe LeBron was coming back to Miami at first, man.
Hey, look, every team he goes to wins. Argue with your mama.
Hey, but Warren Boy and Lamont and inside and Herm, I need y'all to hear this starting 5 though. Josh Giddey, Norman Powell, right? Wilson, Booz Ellis, and Jalen Smith.
No, it would be Claxton. 43 wins.
Oh yeah, Claxton.
Yeah, they got Claxton.
Blooded.
They'll be a play-in team.
No, the Bulls. I mean, I just like I don't expect every team.
I don't like Billy Donovan.
I don't expect every team to have a championship ready roster. I just want to see a direction. Like it's a couple teams in the league where I can't even see what direction you're going in. Right? I can't even.
The Bulls still confused.
Herm, Billy Donovan is not the Bulls head coach, brother.
Yeah, Billy Donovan's out. Donovan's out. He stepped down.
Okay, that's about time.
He said about time.
I believe.
I agree.
He was one of the worst coaches in the league to me. I don't know how he had a job for that long. That was amazing. I don't know. That was amazing.
Shout out to him getting paid.
But you get paid. He getting paid.
You know,
though.
some coaches just can't coach on the pro level. You need to go back to college where he excelled at, man. That's where he excelled.
And I'm not even saying he couldn't coach, but the massive amount of mediocrity from OKC to Chicago. I'm talking about just mediocre year after mediocre year, and
he had great rosters too.
Yeah, it was horrible, man. And and when we watching coaches, Darvingham fired, we watching all these coaches get fired. I'm talking about quality coaches. You know, we just saw Jay Kidd get let go, and Billy Donovan. He had to. If they would have kept him, if he didn't step down, he would still be the coach. He stepped down. They didn't even fire him. He stepped down on his own.
They wasn't going to fire him.
He was terrible.
They was not
terrible.
Hey, man, I got to respect the hustle, man. I got to. Shout out to him for getting paid.
He got paid, though. I give him credit.
The traffic.
He got paid. Hey, Johnny, what's good, man? Hey, Johnny, man, it's looking like at all indicators that I'm seeing, there's just no way LeBron doesn't go to Miami. There is no way. I don't see any scenario.
Come to Miami, peace and blessings, man. Biscayne in June. The only way he goes to Golden State is, like I said, if they make some move to get Jimmy gone and get somebody in. But
Rich Paul
right now,
the
way Miami is set up, it's perfect for him. The headline, the storyline, everything will be perfect.
Yes, sir. The decision part 3.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Johnny, you know Rich Paul don't want LeBron to play with Curry, man. He don't want that.
Why?
He don't. You know they calculate him, and you know they big on legacy. They don't want that. They don't even want to go through that. They don't even want to hear.
Hold on, Herm. Legacy is the only legacy that we remember are championships. All that other BS. Hold on. Think about this. Who's gonna remember you? Oh, what a sweet story. He went back to his old team just to retire in his city. Ooh, wow.
Not Miami. He
wow.
I think Miami.
I'm saying if he retires, if he wins a championship and does a mic drop, imagine him winning a championship and then just like Kobe did his mic drop. What if he do a mic drop with a championship? That's how he know he out, man. That'd be one of the coldest. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Yeah, I mean,
y'all ain't gonna be able to tell us shit.
I'm just saying. I guarantee you, he is not going somewhere where he can toy around and there might be a if or maybe. He's gonna go somewhere where it's all but guaranteed.
Win the chip.
And I think Miami is the best situation because he'd be surrounded with great defenders. He'll have the right shooting there.
He's familiar with everything.
He'll be good. Golden State, he still had to do a little too much if you go to Golden State. He still had to overexert himself. I think he do that. I think he would have to overexert himself.
What did they trade? What did they,
bro, it's over with. Golden State don't got it, bro. Brandon Pajemski, that's not winning you nothing, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, man. Come on, man. Get up out of here. No.
What about DeAnthony Milton? What about DeAnthony Milton?
No, man. No. That's the Lakers all over again. That's why when I was looking at it, I'm like, this the Lakers. Yes, it'll be fun playing with Steph. It'll be fun.
Porzingis.
He'll look good.
Don't forget about Porzingis, Lamar.
Hey, Lamar, read off the Heat roster so everybody can shut up.
Oh, yeah. Watch this, y'all.
The
Miami Heat roster. So you got Bam, right? And first I'm going to go with the heavy hitters first. You got
go ahead.
Andrew Wiggins, because I would presume that he's starting. Obviously, you have you obviously have Giannis. You have Giannis. You got Nikola Jovic, which he's really good. You got Davion. No, Jovic is good. Like I don't know what y'all. Jovic.
Well, LeBron, he's about to peak with LeBron.
You got Davion. You got Davion Mitchell.
Good defender.
You got
great playmaker.
You got Tim Hardaway Jr.
Floor spacing.
You got Jaka Jonas. Hopefully, I said his name.
No. Jaka Jonas is in Milwaukee now.
Yeah.
Oh, he got going to trade. Okay, but they do have Phil Larson, correct?
Yeah, Phil Larson. Yes.
Okay. Now, what about Fontecchio? What did they do with Fontecchio?
They signed him.
He's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
Hey, but Lamar, but here's the thing though. If I trust a franchise that can find some no-name talent,
it's the Miami Heat.
It's the Miami Heat. That's point blank clear.
That's the best option.
That's why I said I said
unless he go to OKC, Lamar. Unless he go to OKC.
No, I mean, but when I saw that Miami have their full mid-level exception, which is going to be about $15.5 million, and they're holding on to it for dear life.
That's just right.
That's going to straight to LeBron. That's every penny of that's going to LeBron.
It wouldn't be possible to go to the Thunder if you wanted to.
No.
Why,
he don't want to be in the cold city.
What I'm saying is the Thunder don't make sense. It just don't make sense. It don't make sense. Like with all those young players, and you throw like Miami just put this team together. They just lost a lot. They need a guy that can come in and instantly make stuff work. The only player in NBA history who's been shown to do that is LeBron. He's the most immediate glue guy. And then you got Giannis who can get a bucket. However, you have Wiggins who can defend and score. You have Bam who can get 30 and defend at a high level
and rebound.
You're gonna have one of the best defenses. You're gonna have the best
front court of basketball.
Oh man, you got Davion Mitchell coming off. It's over.
The only guy, for example, if it's anyone in NBA history that I know can come in any system and immediately make everything connect,
GOAT James.
It would be LeBron James. I think it would be.
Oh, USA just scored a goal, and the buddy did the LeBron thing celebration.
That's the GOAT. GOAT
James. But y'all know Spo and LeBron go see eye to eye on everything too. They know each other. They know how to deal with each other, man. It's gonna be perfect, man. LeBron gonna be able to get Giannis acclimated, get him comfortable. I just think that's the best move for Bron. And your wife loves Miami. Why not go back to Miami? Why not? Your wife want to go back. She misses Miami. Why not go back?
Anywhere but Cleveland.
Yeah, you don't want to be. Hey, you don't want to be 40 plus years old when you sore at the practice or at the game and shit, and you in the cold weather.
In the cold.
You don't want to go through that shit, man. You don't want to go through that shit being old. Hell no.
Has anybody here ever been to Cleveland?
Woo,
yes, it's some shit.
He ain't going back to Cleveland, y'all.
That's what I said.
He ain't going back to Cleveland. He ain't going back to Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm done here. I'm tired of hearing that too.
Cleveland, that shit is trash. No disrespect.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing that.
He's not, and another thing, he's not going to a bad franchise. Man. He's not going to a horrible organization. He's going to an organization that knows what they're doing. Got everything intact. That's going to be cool with him doing what he does. Not to say that Cleveland is not going to let him be, LeBron, but still, Cleveland is not the organization, man. They don't know how to run stuff over there.
Trash.
Let me ask you guys a question then. Because we've been hearing some crazy shit on these TikTok streets.
Yeah.
I find it super ironic, very ironic, that people say the goal of the people, meaning Zesties. Matter of fact, let me send a Zesty goes while I'm speaking.
Yeah.
People, meaning Zesties, will say things like the goal of the game is to win. You need to do what you need to do to win.
Yep.
And then when someone makes a move to win, they're insecure and they're regulating and they're doing all these things. What do y'all think about this?
I don't get, like, again. And there was a guy, I forgot his name. That he's on TikTok, and he did a video basically saying that Zesty fans, Jordan fans have to contradict themselves. Nothing that they say makes any sense. And I've just like none of them can come up here and even explain the logic. I just don't get. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, you knocking these players for trying to win, and then when they go to a good team, now you're mad. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. The logic is just
you can't hold nothing against an Asian player that wants to do whatever he can to go out on top. So
if it's hard to win in your prime, imagine how hard it is to win at 41, 42.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna hold it. I don't give a damn if LeBron James joined the New York Knicks. It don't matter.
I like that too.
He's an older player.
You're not going to Stephen A. team. You're not going to Stephen A. team.
You're not going over there.
He might troll him though. He could troll him.
Nah. You just said it. And it's cold in New York too. Shit.
Yeah.
He don't like Dolan.
It's most definitely fucked up in New York.
And he don't like Dolan either. He don't like the Knicks owner. He don't like the Knicks owner too. So.
When you old, you don't want to be in that cold weather, man. When you old, hell no.
It's like gonna be down here in Miami, man. Perfect weather, man.
Oh yeah, you good all year round. And then if you want to take a week or two off, you can chill in Miami at the house.
He's just gonna make it a good year. He's gonna make it a good year.
Get a week or two off.
Hold on.
Get a week or two off.
What team have we not covered? Hold on. The Cavs. Who did the Cavs got? The Cavs lost some pieces. And somebody, Herm, you got a little background noise. That's why I keep muting you, because I can hear the wind and stuff. So that's the only. Can you come off mute when you're ready to cook? But I could just hear your background. Who did the Cavs got? I don't know what are they gonna do.
They lost Dean.
I
They
think they
lost
need to
Dean
get
Wade to
Kuminga.
Philadelphia.
They need to
lost
get
Dean Wade.
Kuminga though.
Okay,
They
so they
lost
lost
Dean
Dean
Wade to
Wade.
Philadelphia.
Kuminga's a free agent.
Kuminga.
Kuminga.
Yep.
Kuminga's a free agent. He coming to Miami too. Oh
Yeah,
man,
see,
Oh, come
Kuminga
on,
got to take
Johnny.
a somewhat of a pay cut though, so he ain't gonna get the money that he wants. So I think a team like Cleveland needs him, and the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, I was just going to
actually
say
need
Detroit. I was
Kuminga.
just going to say that.
Detroit needs Kuminga too.
Yep. They need another score.
Well, you got to think Kuminga's trying to get paid too. Kuminga, I could see Kuminga going to some low tier bottom feeder team just to go get paid like Memphis or something. Just trying to get paid.
Yeah, I can see that.
We'll
I can
pay
see
him.
that.
He could come on. Come on, Kuminga. You can come to Memphis.
No,
We'll pay you. We'll give you that money. We'll give it to you.
Kuminga
Come
saved
on.
him today.
I mean, Kuminga deserves it though. I mean, he got screwed over in Golden State. Atlanta, obviously, for whatever reason, decided to make him a free agent. And so I think at this stage, there are certain players, and Jeff Teague just talked about on his podcast. And he was basically saying on almost every team that I played on, it was always somebody playing for a contract. And it just screwed up the chemistry. We couldn't win. He said the only time we had a team with people not chasing contracts was the 60-win team when he was with the Hawks. And he said, so when he said that, I'm like, man, that starts to let you know a lot about the NBA. Hold on, we got Black Sam.
I think a team that could sneak and get him now, and that actually needs him for real since they made the Jaylen Brown trade. The Boston Celtics could use him too. I think if I'm Boston, I'd go out there Kuminga too.
Yeah, but do the Boston have any money? Remember, this is dead money that you got to bring in now. Like he's a free agent. So now this money, you're even using your MLE or something. I think the Celtics might be tapped out.
I don't know. I don't think they are though. I don't think they are.
Paul George is making like $40 million a season. Well, I guess that's less than Jaylen Brown's.
It is less than Jaylen Brown though.
He's making 60. But Mitchell Robinson, they brought in Mitchell Robinson.
You'll have to. I know if you'll look at it though, you'll know off top though whether they could do that or not though.
I'm looking at it right now. Let me see.
I do got a couple things to say about some of this free agency.
What's good, Black Sam? What you got on it? What you got?
Man, I'm from Minnesota, so
okay.
We trying to recruit old LeBron James up to Minnesota, and we even got our own governor out there posting stuff on IG talking about that Minnesota is ranked number 1 and livability, comfortability of living. So I just, me personally, I want to throw my stuff out there too. I want to throw it out there to LeBron James and tell him, Minnesota's the perfect fit. We got LaMelo, we got AE. We throw you at small forward and put Jaden at power forward and Rudy Gobert. We got plenty of backups, for him, man. So come on, old LeBron, man. We come on up to Minnesota, man. We'll take you, man.
That guy. Hold on. That got disaster written all over it, man. That's disaster. No,
he's not going to be playing.
Minnesota.
He's not going to play small forward.
No, it's not that. It's just that. Think about LaMelo, and like there was a stat that I saw. It said LaMelo and Anthony Edwards shot the most volume of the most difficult threes in the NBA last year. Now they made a lot of them. I'm not gonna give you that. But man, this team you need to put 4 basketballs on the court to make all them dudes happy, man. It's just ain't no way. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, it's out the mud. It's out the mud.
the only fit that I see basketball wise, because remember, Rich Paul said the basketball fit needs to make sense. The only fit that makes sense is LeBron. It's the biggest need, and plugging him in turns them into an immediate title contender. I don't think putting them on Minnesota, they still got issues. I mean, I guess they can defend. It'll look really good. Mm-hmm. But again, you're in the West too. I mean, you can getting to the finals is the hard part. You don't want to. I'm not trying to battle with OKC to get to the finals, man, or in San Antonio. No, I'm not about to. No, let's just get to the East. Let's get to the finals. We'll figure it out then. Let the West beat up on each other. Let them kill each other. No. We just gonna cruise there, and whoever we got to play, we'll play. But Now, I'm not about to go through no juggernaut just to get to the finals. No, sir. You saw what happened to the Spurs. They got through the juggernaut. They was too tired to do anything versus the Knicks. So yeah, it did that. Yeah,
the Knicks shook up the world, Lamont. The Knicks shook up the world, man. They got everybody going crazy. Everybody making crazy moves. This is crazy. Jaylen Brown getting sent to Philadelphia is even wild because Maxey just had another breakout year. They don't trust Maxey. Like, they don't never want to just hand the franchise to Maxey. They just like, you know what, Maxey, you just stay here, make all NBA team. We don't care about that. But like, now you put Jaylen Brown there. You put Embiid in front of him. You put all these people in front of him. James Harden in front of him. All the kid do is ball out for you. Now he gonna play second fiddle again. This ain't gonna be good, Lamont.
Maybe there's another move. Maybe there's another move on the horizon for Philly. Maybe they about to ship Embiid up out of there.
What about your team? Your team got 24 point guards. What y'all gonna do?
But I see the direction. Now, I don't know exactly what they're gonna do. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I like the core of guys they got there, but we got pieces that I know other teams would want. So now it's about just finding the right trades, getting what we need. But with Portland, I'm not gonna be thirsty to get off these guys right now. I'm not just gonna trade them just to be trading them. We need to. I think Portland. We need to make sure we're getting the right pieces. Because Drew Holiday is an exceptional piece. Like, I'm not giving him up unless I know.
But you got Dame coming back. Like with John Morant. What y'all gonna do?
I mean, right now, I just see the direction. Right now, I can only respect the direction. We got rid of one of the worst contracts in the league in Jeremy Grant. Right. We just re-signed Robert Williams. I'm cool on that. I like that move. Obviously, you got John Morant for the low. Right. You didn't have to give much. I like the direction. I don't expect Portland to be in the title contention next year. I just want to see a direction, and that's all I'm just happy with that. It says Dort would be perfect for the Lakers. Dort would be perfect for the Lakers, and OKC needs to get rid of one more player because they're still well above the second apron.
Caruso.
What do you mean Caruso? What about him?
Who should they get rid of?
It's looking like it's gonna be Dort, but I don't know. They got rid of Isaiah Joe and Wiggins, so that helped save them $140 million in luxury tax. They got to get rid of one more player. So whoever that is, I don't know, but we'll see. Perfect.
Yeah, I can see it being Dort. You're right.
I mean, it could be anybody allowed. I think I'm only saying Dort because that's what's rumored. It probably won't happen. A lot of this stuff never pans out the way we think it's going to be. This is Kuminga. Black Sam said Kuminga to Minnesota. I don't know.
No.
Kuminga to Minnesota would work. He would fit that but again, I just don't know where he would play. Now he'd be splitting minutes with Jalen McDaniels or Jaden McDaniels. Kuminga wants to be a starter.
He ain't trying to do that, bro.
Yeah, he's not trying to do all that. So we'll see. I don't know. Who else we got? What other teams we didn't talk about?
I keep hearing about your rumors about your team getting Jokic.
Nikola Jokic?
Bro, no.
Yeah, I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
Well, no, they're not getting it.
What are they talking about? Like,
no, that's a wrap. Jokic ain't going nowhere. The only thing I've heard that kind of made sense was LeBron to Denver to play with Nikola Jokic because they have their full. But the problem is I think LeBron is going to be very strategic. I don't think he wants to keep battling through some type of crazy gauntlet in the West. You know, they've been over 50 wins the last 2 years, and they barely scraping 4, 5, 6 seeds. Like, you know, they're having to go through the gauntlet over there. I don't know if it's work. And then you got to face San Antonio, who getting better, and OKC. They're getting better. Good luck, man, with that one. Yeah, right.
Let's go to the East. Just go to the East.
Go to the East. That's why I say the solution for LeBron, if he's really trying to get to a championship, is through the East. Now you got to find an East team where it makes sense.
New York or Miami.
Bro, stop saying
it. I don't think New York is in the running. It sounds good, but if New York couldn't even afford to sign Mitchell Robinson, what makes you think they're going to bring in LeBron? Yeah, Dolan's just being cheap right now. He got his championship. He cool. He about to go extra cheap on the Knicks. He cool. Salute Tackable. Appreciate you pulling up. Make sure we spam it up to Zesty Ghost, y'all. Make sure we tap in the like. Let's get to 20K likes. And spam up them gifts, y'all, man. We lacking on the gifts, man. Spam them gifts up, man. We need a few more gifts coming in. Bron should go to the Celtics. I just don't know how that happens, man. I don't know.
We get,
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know where y'all getting the money from. I don't know. Did they even have an MLE? I don't know what they have. I gotta look. Let me see.
this is not even this is not NBA 2K. You can't just waive the dead cap and just add a player to a team, bro.
It says come to the Knicks, Brian. I don't know if the Knicks got the resources. It says Boston has. It says the Celtics can offer. They have the full mid-level exception, so they do have their full MLE. But the problem is, They don't have a title contending roster.
Yeah, but that's why I think Boston need to go after a young bull like a Jonathan Kuminga to fill that void of getting rid of Jaylen Brown, or try to fill the void of getting rid of Jaylen Brown. I know you got Paul George, but he older now. You don't know how that season gonna play out for him. So get a guy like Kuminga, he would get a lot of opportunities. So if you Boston, why not get a young piece? You do got some draft picks that you did just get, so you'll be able to build from it. So you Boston, that's probably what Kuminga is several teams that I'm thinking about, Lamont, that Kuminga can instantly help and keep these teams competitive to a degree.
I agree. Hold on, let me see what people saying in the chat. All right, everybody's saying a little bit of nothing, man. I know. I think the biggest story right now. I think the biggest dominoes is fell. I think everybody trying to figure out what LeBron gonna do. That's gonna be the ultimate domino. That's gonna dictate the most to me.
I think he'll do something on the 4th of July or something like that.
I don't know. I think he already knows where he wants to go.
He can take his damn time, though.
Because I'm saying that the team that LeBron wants to go to, I think that team and LeBron already know. Because if LeBron really wants to win a championship, they need to start being able to formulate right now the pieces necessary to win with LeBron as one of the more dominant ball handlers. Like, so when you see Miami go get a Tim Hardaway Jr., that makes sense. Now, what else can they go get? So what else is still left on the market? I think they still need another shooter because I still don't think they have enough shooting. Wiggins and Tim Hardaway Jr. isn't enough. So, if they would have got Luke Kennard or somebody like that, it would have been for sure. But Luke Kennard's with Suns. The Lakers just lost everybody. Marcus Smart to Houston. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Rui's another big piece because Rui could follow LeBron to Miami too. Because you bring his shooting with you. Again, the market's been quiet on Rui. Rui ain't saying nothing. That's something else I'm thinking of. All right, I got to look at it from that perspective. So Rui could be on his way there, but I think that would be dependent on if Bron takes the full MLE. And maybe he gives Rui some. Rui's looking to get paid too.
Oh, for sure. Especially after the season he had. Pretty solid season in the regular season and postseason.
Yeah, we'll have to see, man. Hold on, who is this? Let me disconnect. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring some people up, y'all, man. Y'all make sure we come up and cook, man.
Oh,
hold on, my bad. No, make sure we come up and cook because, I want to get y'all thoughts. Salute to Midnight Season. Herm came up. Midnight Season. Somebody was talking about you in another chat, man. What was you doing, man? You agitating people or something? What was you doing, Midnight? You got to come up and cook, man. So I don't know how I heard your name, man. They said you was out here being a nuisance out here. Let me find out you running around acting zesty, man, on other panels, man. You can't be doing that, man. Each Neat Etsy shop. What's good? You got the Japanese in the name? What you selling on the Etsy shop? He thought Ichini didn't think I knew Japanese. That's what Ichini. Sanshi Go Roku. Nanahachi Kyuju.
I mean, what?
See, that's that Japanese, man. You don't know. That's that Japanese, man.
If it ain't Spanish or English,
No, I don't do the. We got 3 point guy. Come up, man. Yeah, I know it means 1-2. That's just 1-2. You got to go like what I'm saying. What do y'all sell? If you got Ichi-ni in Japanese, do y'all sell Japanese products or something? Because Ichi-ni is 1-2 in Japanese. We got 73-9. Come up and cook, man. Tell me y'all thoughts on these trades. Oh, I think the Raptors, y'all. I think the Raptors could potentially have the best defensive team in the league.
Yeah.
They could.
Yeah. They could.
Or at least backcourt. Maybe not front court, but backcourt. I haven't pulled up the Toronto Raptors roster as well. Let me see what they got going on.
Man, we talking about what's that dude? Quickly, RJ Barrett, Kawhi, Barnes, and Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, Poeltl at this stage in his career, I think he's a backup big. I don't even think he's a starting big. So if you're starting Jakob Poeltl, I think you're in trouble. They got rid of Brandon Ingram, obviously. They still have Quickly. I like Quickly and Barnes. RJ Barrett, I like him. Jakob Poeltl is solid, but he's owed a lot of money. It's going to be tough to get off him. They got rid of Grady Dick. Bowles, I think they still have. Allen Graves, they still have. He's a good defender.
They got Jamal Sheed, I think.
Yeah, Sheed is solid. Yeah, I don't like this. I mean, they'll be good defensively. Yeah, this bench is looking terrible, man. They don't have a true backup center either.
Nope.
Unless Trace Jackson Davis got better throughout the year, but
yeah, the guy from the Warriors.
Yeah, but he's not a true center. He's a bit undersized. No. Oh, he says he sells anime. Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Face Fed, what's good? Appreciate you sending them goats out to her. Juan Boy sending his Zesty goats, man. Make sure y'all keep sending his Zesty goats. Face Fed sent gold boxing gloves to somebody. Salute to Face Fed. Face Fed, why didn't you pull up? We got to get y'all to cook, man. Hey, look, man. I know it's not a LeBron topic, y'all. I know it's not a Jordan Kobe topic, man. At times we got to cook on these topics, man. Come on, man. Lincoln, what's good? Olo, where they at, man? When we talk to non-LeBron topic, they get scattered, man. They get scattered. Now they won't talk.
Yeah, they duck the smoke because all they know is LeBron and Jordan.
That's all I want to talk about.
I heard the Zesty Civil War was starting because they just getting fed up with some of the Jordan guys, man. They just can't let this LeBron thing go, man. The Zesty Civil War is beginning, y'all. This is Bron should go to the Warriors. Midnight season. You got to come up here and tell me. I don't think Bron should go to the Warriors. It would look good, but I don't think they would win. And I just don't see LeBron wanting to stay in the West to fight through the gauntlet just to get back to the finals. I believe LeBron at this stage is thinking about his legacy. I think he wants to do what we rarely see in basketball, go out on top. Mm-hmm. If he goes out with a ring, think about that. I don't think he just wants to have a retirement tour and then go out no. I think he wants to go out on top. Winning. And the Miami is you got the coach, you got Riley's the GM. He has the vision, right? You have the superstar in Giannis. You got the defensive.
It's a little top heavy. That's all.
Yeah, you got the defenders. I mean, you'll definitely have one of the best defensive teams in the league.
Yes. Yes.
And then it just comes down to just filling out that roster with core solid role players. Right, yeah. I mean, but I think there's still players out there that they could go get. They're still moving.
Yeah. Did KCP sign anywhere yet?
I don't believe so. I haven't heard anything. Let me see who's remaining. Free. So I want to see who's left out there.
Yeah. Salute to Bogdanovich for getting signed now.
Okay, so it says top free agents remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. Well, let me get something updated because it has Porzingis on here.
Yeah.
Here we go, right here.
Just kind of.
Okay, so top free agents remaining. I wish we could sort this by stats. So did Ayton opt in? He opted in, didn't he?
Yeah. He just got the Lakers just signed him to the $8 million deal.
Yeah.
I think yesterday.
Okay.
So he's the backup center for this year.
Okay, so I'm just trying to go through the names here.
Wait a minute. Where's Simon?
Another. Here's a player that's out there. He declined his option. Bradley Beal would be a
Bradley
perfect
Beal,
player.
yep.
He would be a perfect player in that system. Obviously, he missed most of the last year, but I think he would be perfect with Miami.
Where would Simons be? Anthony Simons.
Simons is a free agent. I haven't gotten his name yet, but I believe he's a free agent. But I'm just thinking about when you think about Pat Riley and these guys are thinking about players they could fill this roster out with. Bruce Brown is an unrestricted free agent. He could potentially be good. Let's see who else we got. A lot of these guys are getting picked up. Jordan Clarkson is a free agent. So Clarkson, unless he signed, but I believe he's still a free agent. Seth Curry is a free agent.
So they got a lot of veterans as free agents right now.
Drummond is a free agent. Somebody's gonna pick Drummond up.
Ooh, Drummond.
Drummond is a free agent. Yeah, somebody's gonna get him. Trey Jemison, you think nah, ain't nobody mess with him.
No.
I forgot who it was. I was on somebody's channel and they were basically saying they think that the Trey Jemison. Trey Jemison was on one of these playoff teams. They were saying that they should play Trey Jemison. Yeah, they were saying that they should play him to stop Wemby. I said, man, you must be out of your mind. Play Trey Jemison to stop Wemby, man. Stop it. Come on, man.
Hell nah.
Man, Lamont look like I'm gonna end up being the voice of Scottie Pippen next, man. I'm gonna be the voice of Scottie, man.
What happened? Yeah, how did this come about? How did this come about?
No, I just wanna I see a lot of not everybody, but it's a lot of people that be using Scottie and put Scottie in the rock and the hard place. He get an unnecessary hate because people use him and highlight his greatness in the wrong type of fashion. So I'm like, if we go highlight his greatness, why not go all out with it? Why not really talk about it? Why not really go to the details about how skillful, how great Scottie Pippen was, you know? People don't want to go all out with it. So when you bring them up at other comparisons, guys they'll be quick to retract. I'm like, what happened to all the praise that you just were giving Scottie? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And Lamar.
I just want the consistency from people that like to use Scottie Pippen, man.
And Lamar, don't forget about Josh Okogie. He's also, I think, he's a free agent as well.
Yeah, I saw Anthony Simons. He's going to be, but Anthony, like, so you got to look for, like, I think the Miami is in a situation where they got to look for bargains, like the most skill for the best bargain. Anthony Simons, 27 years old. He's looking to get paid. Like that's going to be next to impossible to get him. Now, there's one player that I think if Miami goes after him, he could be very valuable. And it was the youngster that got waived from the Nets last year. What's his name? The 20-point per game scorer?
Thomas.
So like Cam Thomas?
Yes. And you think about Cam Thomas. He's a guy who's almost out the league for whatever reason. But he can score at will. In Miami,
Never mind, he restricted.
If anybody can resurrect Cam Thomas' career, it will be Giannis.
It will be Giannis and LeBron. Yep. It would be Giannis and LeBron. But he was with Giannis last year for a short period of time with the Bucks, but then the Bucks ended up waiving him. I'm just really curious to know what was going on. Like, how is he what is going on?
What are the Kings going to do with DeRozan, Lamont?
Russell Westbrook is a free agent. You said the Kings are going to do with DeRozan? I don't know. The Kings are just they're another team that's been quiet with no direction. So I don't know what they're going to do either.
Wave.
They got to fire the whole front office first. That'd be the first step. That'd be the first step.
Yeah, I agree. I agree there, man. Everybody got to go. Is it Vlade Divac over there ruining that whole franchise?
Yeah. Got to get rid of his ass too.
For the last decade, even doing that shit.
May Shaq sell his stake of the team too. No, get rid of the whole group, man.
Yep, get him up out of there.
He's too busy worried about general inside the NBA and Domino's and Papa John's.
They said that everybody that the Sacramento Kings got rid of or traded won a championship or came close. They got rid of Mike Brown.
Just like my Memphis Grizzlies.
That is true.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're gonna get rid of DeRozan. They're gonna just knock him off the books.
But I think the surprise team of this year, like we saw last year with Portland, will be Utah, though. I think Utah gonna be in the mix this year, though.
You think Utah's gonna be in the mix? What? How?
Man,
oh Lord,
because I really feel like they got the pieces. They got some talent.
No.
They got some talent now.
I'll pull up the roster.
They got talent. They got talent, but I don't see more than a play-in team.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Herm might be right. Let me see. Let me look at it first because I just can't remember. So Lauri Markkanen,
Jaren Jackson, a good pickup.
I like Jaren Jackson and Lauri Markkanen. That combo
Deontay
right there.
George.
They showed me last year before the Jazz started tanking and put both of those guys. They put both Jaren Jackson and Markkanen on injury reserve out for the season within 5 minutes on the same day last year. I mean, it was very clear. It was very clear that they were just tanking. Because I'm talking about there was right before they did that, Jaren Jackson and Lauri Markkanen both had crazy games. They was both hooping. So they play well together. So I like that. So you got Ace Bailey and Darren Peterson. Ace Bailey is solid, but I believe that he's not going to be nothing more than a role player. Keontae George is a hooper. He's a hooper.
I love Keontae.
Don't forget Isaiah Collier.
I forgot about Keontae George. Man, that changes a lot right there, Herm. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
And I think for some reason, Peterson going to be very solid for Utah this year. Because he could just fit right in. He don't have the pressure to have to be the best nigga on the team. He could just fit right on in with Markkanen and Keontae George.
Okay.
They got the backcourt and the front court. And like I said, Isaiah Collier.
I like Collier.
He's a good point guard, too.
But their bench is kind of suspect, though. They got Jackson Hayes, Isaiah Collier.
Yes.
Ace Bailey will come off.
I think Ace Bailey might come off the bench tomorrow.
Yeah, Bailey will come off the bench. Hold on, let me see. The start lineup will be Jaren Jackson, Markkanen, Peterson, Keontae George, and who?
That's the piece that we got to find out.
They don't have a small forward, I don't think.
Shit, if I'm Danny Ainge, they got money. You don't have to go all out with it. You going young anyway. Man, fuck it. You might as well get Kuminga.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You might as well.
Yeah.
You might as well.
Yeah. I agree. That fits. But do you think he impedes the development of Ace Bailey and Darren Peterson? What position does Ace Bailey play?
Small forward.
Small
shooting guard. Small forward and shooting guard, yeah.
But he'll be coming out the bench, so let's just say Ace Bailey does make improvements. That would be a good guy to come off your bench. Peterson, he likes to shoot, so I think Peterson will fit on in because he'll be a solid 3-point shooter as a rookie to me. I think he'll mess around and shoot like 37%, 38% for three because he could shoot. And he'll fit right in with those guys, and he'll be very valuable for Utah if they take it serious and want to win, though. If they want to win, I think Peterson would come along just fine because he could shoot. Shooters go find a
Shooters got a report. Pop up on my screen. It just popped up on my screen from the Denver Post. The Nuggets have contacted LeBron James. It says Calvin Booth confirmed that the team is making an aggressive push to get LeBron James.
Look, at Jokic, Aaron Gordon, and let's say they get Peyton. Let's say because Peyton Watson is restricted. Let's say they get him back too, and then you got Jamal Murray.
LeBron ain't going to no damn team that
and Cam Johnson, and
he ain't going to Denver, man. He ain't doing. He might as well go back to Cleveland.
Hey. No, I'm saying you got to get out the West. You're not. You got San Antonio and OKC. I'm not like. Don't mess with them.
I want to wait to face them niggas. I don't want to face them in the second round.
Let them eliminate each other.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm not trying to battle them two teams. That's too hard.
No.
Hard.
I want to face them in the finals. I don't want to face them in those second round.
You go to a defensive team like the Heat going to be shit. You ain't got to worry about the Knicks too much because you can stifle them. You can slow them down.
The Knicks
got worse to the conference finals.
The Knicks are probably going to lose Clarkson, and they lost Mitchell Robinson already. So the Knicks are already worse.
Yep.
And they don't beat San Antonio without Mitchell Robinson. They don't win. There's a couple of them games they don't win without Mitchell Robinson. So
I think they'll get to the conference finals this year.
I'm curious to see what they do to replace Mitchell Robinson. That's a big loss.
Yeah, it's a loss.
YB says, is this live about the trading away the entire Lakers team? Are they that bad? I don't know what you're talking about, YB. The Lakers aren't really doing any trades. They signed
the Lakers
trade.
actually make a smart sign, though. The Lakers make a smart move.
Yeah, I give them definitely a A minus so far. Collin Sexton, Quentin Grimes, Walker Kessler. All right, I give them that. I give them an A minus. I like what they did right there.
And I need people to realize too, the Lakers never build through the draft though. So when guys see the Lakers trade the draft picks, they generally don't build their teams through the draft anyway. So that's something that we always seen for the well in the 80s they did to a degree because they robbed some folks, but outside of that, they traded. It's through trades and free agency. That's what the Lakers always did.
KB says the Lakers need defense. They got defense. They got Walker Kessler. You got Quentin Grimes. You got Jarrett Vanderbilt. That's about it, though.
Collin Sexton not a bad defender.
Collin Sexton's not bad.
Yep.
But I think the defense can be more scheme. If you can scheme good defense in. You just got to get creative.
Yeah, we've seen Spoelstra for years hiding people that we know couldn't play defense.
Fucking Gabe Vincent, Duncan Robinson,
Gabe Vincent and shit. He made them look good, boy.
Yes, he did.
Tyler Hero. Max Strus, man, he made a lot of people look good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hendrick Nunn.
We got Jake in here. What's good, Jake? Jake, you got to come up here and tell us, man, about these trades. Where you think Brown going to land? And then also, what do you think about these moves so far? I need to get everybody thoughts, man. I got to get everybody thoughts, man.
Y'all got to hit that.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's hectic.
Oh, there go Jake.
They want to talk Bron and Jordan, man. That's it.
No, not Jake. Jake can talk some basketball. I'm not worried about Jake. That's why he came up so quick. I think it's refreshing not to see
Jake.
I think it's refreshing for some of these guys to not see Bron and Jordan topics all the time. That's why, the real basketball fans is going to come up quick. Jake, what's good, man? What you got, man? What you got on these moves, man? Hold on. And who's your team? Who's your team? I don't know your team either.
Yeah, I'm a Laker fan, bro, because I'm from Vegas. So I'm a Laker fan.
Give me your honest thoughts. How do you feel about the moves that they made? I give them an A. I give them an A minus.
Okay, well, hey, I'll be honest. That's a lot more generous than I'm being. Because, for me, bro, first of all, we obviously got worse. Because, bro, anytime you lose LeBron, your team's going to get worse. That's just the first thing. So we lost LeBron, right? So that in itself makes us worse. Second off, I don't like that we gave Quentin Grimes a 4-year, $60 million contract with a player option. I don't know what Rob Pelinka's weird obsession is with giving these players player options all the time, but he just loves to let them decide what they want to do with their future instead of, allowing himself to be able to make decisions more so, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I also just don't think Quentin Grimes is worth that much money. I'm sorry, I just don't think that I think he's definitely shown signs of him being able to be good, but it's if we were going to spend that much money, bro, go get a wing. You know what I'm saying? Don't go spend that much money on, he can play the 3, but he's 6'5", he's more like a shooting guard. And then the third thing is, why in the hell did we give Austin Reeves a max contract, bro? You know what I'm saying? That was dumb. I don't care if you got to do a sign and trade. I honestly don't care if he walks, bro. This might be I don't care if he walks. You getting Austin Reeves, bro? You're hell no. You're putting yourself in a big fucking bro. You're in a pickle now, bro.
No, you're not in a pickle. I think this is why. No. I think this is why you have to, because if you allow him to walk,
somebody else will give him 42.
No, it's not about somebody else getting him. The impact on your cap is not very significant. Whatever he was making, a little $14 million, whatever he was making, that's all it saves you. You have to sign him. And remember, they were forced us. They were really only trying to offer him $150. It was Detroit that came in and really boosted up the money. When you have to match so you can keep his rights, and then if anything, you still have his value in contract. If you get off of him, now you have a $41 million asset that you can move around to make some big moves. You can make something shake with a $41 million per year contract. So,
the CBA forces you to sign players.
Yeah, you got to keep your own. You can't.
I didn't even think about that.
You can't let him walk. Remember him and the Suns really did not want DeAndre Ayton, but when the Pacers offered him that max deal, the Suns are well, we got to give him the money now because we can't just let him walk. But you can ultimately trade him later on down the line, if it don't start looking right. So you can't let them
It's
walk,
just
man.
it's just like for me, FYF, like it's just hard for me as a Lakers fan to like picture us winning a championship with Luka and Reeves as our backcourt, bro. Like it's honestly just really difficult for me to even like envision that. Like I just think that they play so similar, and like in first, that neither of them play defense. That's the first thing. That's the biggest part. We have no solid POA defenders, and we just also lost Marcus Smart. Like, bro, we have nothing going for a perimeter defense at all. Like it is nasty.
Nah, but Jay, you could be optimistic though to the point where that it's all about getting hot at the right time in this era. From what we've been seeing, I don't care what nobody says. Nobody truly seen the New York Knicks getting hot the way they did in the playoffs and running through the playoffs like they did. Nobody saw this shit. So, and at the end of the day, it's just all about some luck and also just getting hot and playing good right at the right time. Because you get hot and you playing great basketball at the right time, in this era especially, anything can happen. So you could be optimistic with what the Lakers are doing. I think they slowly for surely will put a great team around Luka, and the Lakers will be.
Yeah, I think so too. I think in due time.
I saw they calling the Lakers now on Reddit. They're calling them the "Make America Great Again" team.
Yo, I saw that.
Man, what are y'all doing? What are y'all? That what they trying to do there, man? We got Dalton Connect. We got Jake LaRavia. Luka, Austin, Walker, Kessler, man. Who next, man? Who is next, man? Oh man, no, but you know what?
Yeah, that's a starting lineup, FYF.
I like Walker Kessler.
I do too.
I like that trio of, and I'm not as deterred by the defensive backcourt because I just watched Luka and Kyrie get to the NBA Finals with a subpar defensive backcourt. So I know it's possible to have. Success with this. And I think Reeves is a better defender than Kyrie.
Reeves just isn't Kyrie offensively. He's not.
I think if you JJ Redick or in the Los Angeles Lakers, try to get Jason Kidd on the staff, man. Try to get him as an assistant on the staff, man. And have a brilliant mind to see certain things that you may not catch, and that he can help. He can help Austin Reeves with, or help Luka with to survive. He knows Luka. I'm pretty sure Jason Kidd will figure out.
They went to the finals together.
Reeves. Shit, if I'm the Lakers, I reach out to Jason Kidd to try to get him back on the coaching staff, man, and have him as the assistant head coach. I'll do that if I'm the Lakers. I say why not? Sometimes it's coaching too. Like I said, we seen Spo make Duncan Robinson, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent. We Gordon Dragic. We seen him make those guys are like solid defenders because of his scheme. So. Even Greg Popovich,
he had that man Gabe Vincent look like one of the best role players in the NBA. Like literally,
Cause you remember Jake?
Yeah, he catfished us, bro.
Oh
and you
my
remember
God!
Jake? Laker Nation,
yes, he
Laker
did.
Nation was happy.
Kendrick Nunn.
Laker Nation was happy, boy. They was happy when they got Gabe Vincent.
Bro,
we were. I was really happy.
Oh man, he had them guys hooping like man.
Hey, and y'all know who we traded him for, right? We ended up trading him for Luke Kennard.
Oh my God,
that is crazy.
Hey, I'm kind of mad that we lost Luke Kennard. I'll be honest.
I like the Suns.
I do. I like them too.
I like the Suns now. I like what they're doing now. They got Miles Bridges now.
Yep.
That's a good team. That's a dangerous team too. Now,
I think they're a top 6 team in the West.
I got you there. Not good enough to be OKC or San Antonio.
No.
But it's good enough. They're going to be a problem. They're going to be like an annoying team that's just in the way.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Low key, they was in the way last year,
bro. And that's what I'm saying. Yo, everyone's talking about, like Devin Booker's gonna get traded here. Bro, why would the Suns trade Devin Booker? Like, people don't even like. I don't like when people say that. It's like Devin Booker's untouchable. Like the Suns do not want to trade him. He loves Phoenix. Like, they're not gonna mess it up and trade him.
The only way Booker leaves is because he wants to leave, and he tells him, "Hey, I want to contend for a chip, man. I need to go to a contender."
Yep. Have you guys seen Devin Booker's house in Phoenix? He's got one of the craziest houses I've ever seen in my life. Why would he want to leave Phoenix? He has a whole business.
Lamar, you seen it in person?
No.
He did a tour
in the
of his
trenches.
house.
His house is in. It's immaculate though. That's all I can say. It's immaculate. Whatever he did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, why would he want to leave Phoenix? And like I said, he's got a business there too. So it's like his whole life is in Phoenix. He's been there his whole career.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
Oh
now.
yeah, I gotta put all this on the spot, man. We gonna start
that?
out with Jake though. Jake, what's your thoughts on Kawhi Leonard's career as a Clipper? Do you think he completely failed?
Hold on.
Or what's
Let me
your
say
thoughts
one
on
thing
this
though,
shoot?
just so I can brag. Now, just so I can brag, the Suns got Koa Pete, but I got Koa Pete's cousin. Just recruited him, just got him locked in, man.
What?
Yes, sir.
Congrats,
6'11", big man.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
man.
fine,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. No, we got
They gonna kick you out the tournament again because you got them though. So I mean,
Yeah, stacking the deck.
you ain't gonna be able to play in the tournament nowhere.
His name is Bo Delincic, man. We got Koa Pete's cousin, man, locked in, man. I can't wait, man. Big 6'11",
Yeah, it's tough.
6'11", big man. He said, "Well, now go ahead and what'd you say about Kawhi Leonard?"
Man, do y'all feel that his tender with the Clippers was a complete failure, man? Just what y'all true thoughts on his whole time as a Clipper, man?
I don't think so. I mean, like, the reason why I say I don't think so is because, respectfully, Clippers fans aren't really used to anything. And, like, that franchise hasn't really accomplished a lot, bro. So it's like, you know, the fact that he was constantly leading you to the playoffs, you know, you made a conference finals appearance with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he produced when he was on the court. I mean, yeah, he was going through injuries, but, you know, when he was on the court, I mean, he was amazing for you. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I mean, I wouldn't call it a failure. Would I say that they could have accomplished more? I think so. But it's not enough for me to say it was an entire failure. I don't think it was a failure.
How you feel, Olo? How you feel about it?
Man, you gonna ask the one that was the Laker fan for the last 7 years. Kawhi's tenure. But I would say 50-50. You know, I'm not one of those people that think, you know, just because you don't win the championship that it's a failure. I mean, you could say it's a failure because, you know, he wasn't healthy for half of those years. Didn't have that much playoff success. But pretty much every year except for maybe 1 or 2 years, it was in the playoffs. Actually, yeah, one year that it was in the playoffs. So it's like every year the Clippers are, you know, competing in the postseason. So I can't really say it's a
Hold on,
true
they said
failure.
is the stream lagging for y'all? Because in the chat they saying that the stream is lagging.
It's cool on my end right now.
Yeah, it's cool on my end.
Let me see.
Nah, at one point it was lagging a little bit for like a couple seconds. I couldn't even know you were saying.
That got to be TikTok though. That can't be.
Yeah, it probably is. It's probably a TikTok glitch.
Oh, let me pull it up. Let me see.
TikTok stay fucking with Lamont, man. On
And
Thursday.
Herm. Speaking of the Kawhi move, right? I think that it's a good trade. You could say that they gave up a little bit too much with those picks. You know, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and a first-round picks swap for 2027. You could say they gave up a little bit much, but I think this is a good trade. I think Kawhi is a great addition for the Raptors. I think it's an upgrade from Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, I think
Huge
so too.
upgrade.
I think so too.
On both ends of the floor. Yeah.
Before his Kawhi's career as a Clipper, man, the only good thing he did for us being a Clipper is solidifying Oklahoma City Thunder, making SGA one of the biggest stars in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's just what happened, bro. At the end of the day, it's a failure because he came with the expectations, saying that he's the king of LA, that, man, the Clippers are coming and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, they had the expectations to win. They blew that 3-1 league in 2020, where everybody thought the Clippers were the favorite. They had the Clippers as a favorite, by the way.
Yep.
They had the Clippers win the chip in the bubble in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
But they blew that opportunity, blew that 3-1 league. And it's like year after year after year, something always came up. Even when they made it to the conference finals, hell, he wasn't a part of it because he missed those last couple games.
Yeah, he wasn't a part of it.
He missed those last couple part of the games. And the fact that the Clippers got rid of that whole fucking future for Paul George and it didn't pay out, that hurt. And you seen your whole future at OKC. The Clippers real deal looking at their talent.
It's still lagging, y'all?
Every damn day.
When it comes to trades, I just think people have to stop looking back on it from a today's standpoint, right? Because, like, for instance, like he said with the Paul George trade, the time that trade happened, Shea was Shea, but nobody expected Shea to be a breakout player. Neither did those.
I can't lie. That's a fact.
Neither did those expect those picks to be something great. But Paul George was a solidied top 3 in the conversation for best player in the NBA. He was a top 3 wing defender. He was probably the best wing shooter in the NBA. He was great off the ball. He was a great facilitator. He was a great rebounder. He did everything you needed on a basketball court.
Nobody thought it was
top 5 wing in the league level. Like that was anybody in the league would have been willing to give up that trade for Paul George.
Yes.
And I understand what you're saying, Oakland, but this is why I say they jumped the gun on it though, because they actually, with the role players, they actually played Golden State the best out of everybody during that playoff run. For us, they played hard. They got a couple of games off the Warriors. And they was playing good basketball.
I gotta ask you something when they're done.
So if you add Kawhi Leonard to that team without making any changes, you could still build on. You could wait on Paul George for a year. You could have got Paul George the next year with that core that already got continuity with one another. And I think that Clippers team would have been way more dangerous than what they was after they made that trade though. So I think they jumped the gun. I don't think they should have went after that trade. As soon as they got Kawhi. I know Kawhi required that. I know he told them that's what he wanted. But at the same damn time, you got to look at shit. They played the Warriors the best out of every damn team in the playoffs that previous year. So I think they jumped the gun. They got rid of too much.
Shout out to Lou and Gallinari.
Jake, what was your question, Jake?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. It's about the Lakers. Yeah. So is it like not even possible for LeBron to come back to the Lakers now?
What do you mean?
He's done. He's done.
Like let's just say hypothetically he finds no team he wants to go to, and if he's like, I'm not messing with any of the, like, is there no possible way he could say, all right, fuck it, the Lakers got Walker Kessler, all of them, I'm gonna go back to the Lakers. Could he do that?
I don't think so, because what happens is once he informed the team that he's not coming back, they released his cap hold. So the cap hold.
Oh, so they released his cap hold. Okay.
Yeah, once you release that cap hold, that freed up all that money. That's why they immediately went and got Walker Kessler, because now that cap hold is gone. So they went and immediately just started spending that money. It's just like giving a little kid a credit card. As soon as they get it, we swiping. They spending everything. And that's exactly what they did.
And mind you, LeBron felt disrespected how the Lakers approached everything.
Yep.
So
yeah, I would say
Genie
Bron
Buzz,
extremely disrespected. Bron ain't going back to Lakers. Bron realized what they just did with Austin Reeves, that they don't value his presence in LA at all. And he felt extremely disrespected by that, especially by them being injured and him having to take the load at the age he is, after they promised to give him a break by letting him be a third option and letting him take a back seat, which ultimately they broke that promise in the playoffs with Luka and Austin getting injured. And then they still couldn't meet his simple demands of 2-year, $50 million. I know Bron felt extremely disrespected. Bron has no intention of going back to the Lakers.
Well, but all the Lakers did was basically hand LeBron James over to Miami, man. Now Miami gonna be one of the most dangerous teams in basketball, the best defensive team in basketball, man. This shit not gonna be fair. Gonna be one of the biggest teams in basketball as well for us. Their lineup, they're gonna have a lot of size in their lineup. They're gonna have a lot of defense. Their bench gonna be solid. Yeah, they gonna find some no-name niggas that we ain't never heard of. Miami in the mix, man.
I'm gonna wrap it up because I think I'm getting some type of lag on my stream, but I can't figure it out because I can't. It's not letting me change my video quality.
Hey guys,
you're probably have to restart.
Huh?
For me, it's not laggy.
Restart.
Yes, I don't know who is lagging.
For the viewers, it said the viewers.
FYF. Like,
yeah, for me, I was the viewer and it's crystal clear.
Like before I joined the panel, you were a little laggy, but once I joined, it stopped.
It's like I'm looking at it from my phone now, and it is lagging.
It looks clear. Sure. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I first clicked onto your live, it was frozen. I couldn't hear y'all. Lamont,
it wasn't doing that.
Lamont, you was frozen with your mouth hanging a little open. Pause. when I actually clicked onto the live, it all started.
Wait, damn. So that's what got your attention, bro. Was FYF not being open?
Yeah, Lamont not even talking
I gotta click on that live.
I got a question. Can I vent real quick? Just real quick.
Let's hear it.
How the fuck do we trade Jaylen Brown to the team we lost in the playoffs to?
Oh, yeah, I feel bad for y'all.
Lamar, I told you. That's why I asked you what you think about that trade, man.
I know how to answer that
crazy,
question.
bro.
I know how to answer that question for you. That's what the hell. That's the karma for y'all. That's the y'all give for cheating throughout all these years in the NBA.
Hey, we got rid of Danny Ainge. We should have gotten our karma back. We got rid of him and gave him to Utah.
Y'all some cheating motherfuckers anyway. Y'all deserved it, man. I'm glad somebody got over on y'all.
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to the Celtics, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. Y'all got. I love PG. I love PG, but like y'all got Paul George, bro. Be happy. Paul George, bro. Be happy.
Hell no. Like I'll be completely blunt with you. Like we went from leading candidates to get Kevin Durant 3 years in a row to getting a guy who doesn't play more than 40 games a season and he got done 25 games for steroids because he did a fucking
crashing now, man. He better
well,
crash
I mean,
out.
and this is the thing. You know the 2 first-round picks we got? One of them was a pick swap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, when it comes down to it, we're not. But like, I look at basketball from a real basketball standpoint. Like, PG,
me too. I'm like, how the fuck do we give up our own asset, get 1 first-round pick that's not ours, we get a guy that's almost 10 years fucking older.
Oh, we got to cut the cussing. We got to watch the cussing.
My bad.
We got to watch the cussing.
He venting Lamar.
I'm trying.
I'm not gonna let you.
I forgot.
I'm not gonna let you pretend like he's just like not valuable at all. Even at this age,
like, we got a guy
PG still is a better defender.
Man, hell no, man.
We saw that
37 games, 17 points.
Jaylen Brown carried us to the playoffs, and without having another star, like superstar or star help. And this is the thing with Paul George, he hasn't played more than 50 games in I don't know how long.
He played 37 games last year.
Like the fact that his best season in his whole career was in OKC, that says something when he was given like 15 shots a game. Like now he's just not even playing basketball.
One thing I have debunked a long while ago is don't listen to people when they tell you Clippers PG was trash. Only season
he wasn't trash. No,
I just thought
Clippers
PG was him.
Go ahead.
Only thing you could really say about PG on the Clippers is that 2020 playoffs, but every other playoffs on the Clippers, he did his thing.
Balling.
For sure. And like I said, at this moment in PG's career, he's still a better defender than JB. We saw that game 6 against the Celtics when PG outplayed JB on the offensive side and put him in the box.
No, he ain't a better defender than JB.
Defender? PG,
like, hear me out.
A way better defender than JB.
No.
It's because the Celtics, where we lost, was because of Joel Embiid. I'm not even kidding. He was averaging like 28 a game almost
Joel
against
Embiid
us.
came back. Y'all blew that 3-1 lead.
Because the second Joel Embiid came back, he was averaging 28 and 10.
Yep.
And we had Neemias Queta, Luka Garza, and Nikola Vucevic as our fucking centers.
Getting punked every game.
I'm saying, like, you wouldn't say y'all lost game 6 because of PG? That was a crucial game.
I would say we lost it because we couldn't contain Embiid at all. Because
what? Like PG was clearly the best player on the team in game 6.
Hear me out when I say this though. Like, yes, one game,
more of Embiid,
but then throughout the series, we
had
game
their
6. We almost had their number for the first 3 games.
I do give PG credit for game 6.
Embiid came in. The second Embiid came in. The second Embiid came in, their offense. Embiid came in. The second Embiid came in. Their offense spread the floor like they hadn't all season.